Hello and welcome back to week 2 of the Dakar. After a well-earned day's rest, the 8th stage of the Dakar kicked off this Sunday. 652 kilometres with 294 kilometres accounting for the special, stretching across the Chilean landscape from Valparaiso to La Serena. In the car category, the man of the moment is definitely Carlos Sainz. Driving in true World Rally Championship style, the double World Rally champion of 1990 and 92 looks to be enjoying every minute behind the wheel of his Volkswagen Touareg. Already in the lead at the first checkpoint, the leader of the overall standings had clocked up a 3-minute 26-second lead over Dieter Depping at the 248km mark. The German rally champion was just 10 seconds ahead of Mark Miller's Volkswagen, and following behind the leading three was Spain's Nani Roma, only 4 minutes off Sainz. It was eventually the latter who was to win the day's 8th stage in La Serena, as Volkswagen managed to hold on to the top 3 places. Behind Sainz, Dieter Depping eventually finished 4 minutes off the lead, with Mark Miller's Volkswagen coming in third. There's no change in the overall standings as a result. Sainz is broken away by a few more minutes, slightly pushing the 4th place Nani Roma off the lead. Roma now lies 33 minutes off his compatriot, a difference that still leaves hope for a Mitsubishi Volkswagen standoff. The race still holds plenty of excitement elsewhere, particularly with the determined Robbie Gordon and his Hummer, who finished 8th this Sunday. The American lies 5th in the overall standings, an hour and 32 minutes off Carlos Sainz.
Just like in Stage 7, BMW driver Nasser Al-Attiyah missed out on Stage 8 of this year's Dakar between Valparaiso and La Serena. The Qatari driver, Rally Raid World Champion this season, was expelled from the race after Stage 6, and the German firm will have to trust their other pilots. With Al-Attiyah missing, Orlando Terranova carries BMW's best hopes. After some very promising driving in the first few stages, the Argentine has been a bit more discreet in the last few days. But one can't be too demanding with him, as it's only his first Dakar behind the wheel. Before the start of the race on Sunday, the South American was 8th in the overall standings, 4 hours behind leader Carlos Sainz. In a way, he's become BMW's leader. And this 8th stage will prove to be complicated for Terranova, who will cross the finish line in La Serena 1 hour and 49 minutes after stage winner Carlos Sainz in 77th position. The Argentine loses ground on the leaders in the overall standings, trailing 6 hours behind leader Carlos Sainz. BMW can nevertheless be able to rejoice with Guerlain Chicheri's 6th place on Sunday. The Frenchman was outstanding in this 8th stage, battling it out with the best of the best, finishing only 11 minutes and a half behind Carlos Sainz and less than a minute behind Giniel de Villiers. The Frenchman continues his comeback in the overall standings. 55th after stage 4, 25th after stage 6, Chicheri is now 15th, yet 11 hours behind Carlos Sainz. And to finish, this 8th stage saw other BMW's drivers perform well, as 4 cars finished in the top 20. Behind Chicheri in 6th, Kuipers claimed 12th place, Nowitzki 14th, and finally Leal dos Santos 18th. Encouraging news for the rest of the competition.